Here's my 10 affirmations for well-being.
So, hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nicole, and today's video will be about affirmations. I'll be covering 10 affirmations I love and why. So stick around to see all 10 affirmations, and if you already have watched a few videos on my channel, feel free to subscribe. That means you like what you see. And if you haven't already watched videos on my channel, I hope that you enjoy this one. So we're going to jump right into it. 10 affirmations I love and why. So first, I'm going to simply cover what an affirmation is. And affirmations are simply phrases, words, also considered mantras that you might use that will help you change your thinking from negative to positive. So this is very similar to reprogramming your subconscious mind. What you're doing is teaching yourself positive affirmations in hopes to combat negative thoughts and negative thinking. This way you'll be able to be more positive, but most importantly, your thoughts will naturally be changed from negative to positive over time. This is not something that we work on overnight. So this is why it's important to have affirmations, because they're almost like having reminders for yourself so that you can remember how to speak to yourself, especially if it's something that's foreign to you. For me, someone who battles with anxiety, it is not common for me to think positive. In fact, my brain naturally tends to think the worst or have an all or nothing view. And what I've realized is affirmations have been super helpful in getting me back on track. So we're going to jump right into the first affirmation. So the first affirmation is an affirmation I love. Money comes to you in expected and unexpected ways. Also, another option for that affirmation is I am a money magnet. So why I love these affirmations? Well, first of all, money comes to me in expected and unexpected ways. I love that affirmation so much because it keeps you open to abundance. And if you think about it, we tend to correlate money with working, so, or making income with having to do some type of output to create that income, when in fact money is an energy and it's a currency. So it can come to us not necessarily from putting in physical work, but it can come to us in other ways. It can be we were compassionate to someone, or we paid it forward to someone else, and then it was reciprocated or returned to us. So I really love that. And then I am a money magnet. I love that one too, because again, it's keeping an open state to what we can attract. So if you are a money magnet, you are simply being and money is coming to you. And I feel like that openness will allow so much abundance and change to come into your life. Affirmation number 2, my voice uplifts all who hear it. So I'm naturally soft-spoken, and the reason why I love this affirmation is because it's a reminder for me to speak up for myself and be more confident in my voice. I'm someone who have always been soft-spoken, so I'm always told I can't hear you, speak up, or people make jokes about my voice, or they'll do this airy, breathy thing because that's what my voice sounds like. And I've learned to now accept it, and I really do think working with throat chakra healing, music and sound therapy, as well as keeping Lapis Lazuli, which is a crystal, and I'll mention it in the description a little bit more about it. But it's really good for transformation. It's also really good with gaining confidence to speak for yourself and open up your throat area. So I highly recommend it if you are someone struggling with that. So again, that affirmation is my voice uplifts all who hear it. Now for number 3. This affirmation comes from A Beautiful Chorus, which is one of my favorite groups for affirmation or mantra music. And Beautiful Chorus has a song called I Am Surrounded by Love. That is the third affirmation, and the reason why I love it is because simply if you are surrounded by love, you are putting yourself in better places. You're telling yourself that you want to be around people who are of high frequency and of good energy. So being surrounded by love also brings out love within you. And I feel like it's a reminder for you to be loving, but also to share that love. Affirmation number 4 is I am bold. Again, working on confidence. I think this is such a positive affirmation for someone wanting to be more assertive, be more outspoken, and share their beliefs. Also, being bold or having an affirmation, I am bold, can simply be a reminder to take risk and not let fear get to you. Because a lot of times, if you suffer from imposter syndrome is basically not feeling like you're enough, even if you have the experience or are well studied in a subject. You feel that no matter what you do, it's just not going to be enough, and that there's someone better out there, when in fact that you are unique, you have unique gifts, and people need them. Affirmation number 5 is Soham. Soham is a mantra that I actually had heard when doing Deepak and Oprah's 21-day meditations. I love them for doing that. That was one of the ways I first got into meditation and started doing guided meditations, and it got me into a regular meditation practice. So I highly recommend it for anyone who is interested. Also, Soham simply means I am. And the reason why I love that so much as an affirmation is because when you are just saying the words I am or thinking them in your head, you're really just focusing on feeling like I am. I feel like it's a very mind, body, spirit connection phrase, because there's so many, again, endless things that you can be. And I think it's a way of opening that world of meditating on what those things could be. Like, I am beautiful, I am unique, I am kind, I am smart. Simply I am can make you think, what am I truly, and really help you tap into your authentic self. Next affirmation, I am grateful. I love this so much. I feel like if you do not take anything away, and it's 11:11, and as I'm recording this video, but if you do not take anything away from this, I am grateful, I think, is one of the greatest affirmations. These affirmations are in no particular order. I just wrote 10 affirmations down that I love to share it with you guys. But I am grateful, I feel like, really reminds you to be in a spirit of gratitude, and that can change your outlook. So if we're focusing on positive affirmations, and gratitude is one of the most effective ways in turning your mood from negative to positive, just seeing and being grateful for what you have in this life, in this moment, then you will naturally beget a better mood, more energy, maybe more of a will to do other things. And if you are someone who battles with depression, I highly recommend having I am grateful as an affirmation, because if you are grateful, you might be like, I am grateful for just having a body. And in that moment, you might be laying in bed, not feeling like doing anything, but when you think of gratitude and then you connect it to your health, or you connect it to your physical body, you're like, how can I show that I'm grateful? And it might be getting up and taking a walk. So for me, I tend to do that a lot, take walks when I feel like my mood isn't that great, and just be grateful for the fact that I am able to do so, that I'm able to breathe, that I'm able to see the sunshine, spend time with my pet. So I'm grateful, and I want you guys to be too. So that's why it's on this list. The next affirmation. Now, this next affirmation is I am in the present moment. And I love it, again, because it keeps you in the present moment. If you are saying this to yourself every day and thinking about this affirmation or repeating the words in your head, you're very likely to now take into consideration, what are you presently doing? And there's a saying, I'm not sure how it goes, but if you're in the present moment, you're not worrying about the past, and you're not anxious about the future. Ooh, I think I did it right. But yes, you're not worried about the past, you're not anxious about the future, and instead you're in the present. And in the present, if you're breathing, if you're just being, most likely in that moment, whatever you're doing, especially if you're able to think about all these things, you're probably okay to some degree. Have your life have your life and hopefully your health. So I really love that affirmation again because it reminds you to be present. Eckhart Tolle is all about being present, and he has many books on being present, one called The Power of Now that I'll also link for someone who really loves that affirmation and wants to think of other ways or really connect with teachings and writings that remind you of being present. And I think what's beautiful about the power of now is that if you are in the present moment, and you're thinking from the space of the present moment, you're probably going to make more educated steps and also better decisions towards your future, as opposed to you're overwhelmed by your future or you're making decisions by trauma in the past. You're less likely to make better decisions, and you're more likely to be in a space of actually stillness or not thinking, not wanting to move around. Depression is literally depressed. So when you're depressed, you tend to be stagnant. The energy in your body is stagnant, and the first thing or the best thing I should say that you should do during that period is getting your body moving, because if you're in the present, if you're moving, if you're actively engaging with the world, only good can come. But if you're allowing yourself to be stuck or choosing not to move, you're less likely to create the change that you need to see and feel in your life. And the next affirmation, I am in a healthy, loving relationship. So I am so grateful because I am currently in one, and I want it to stay that way. So that is why it's on my affirmation list. And even if I wasn't in a romantic partnership, I think healthy, loving relationship covers all types of relationships. I shouldn't say think, I know that. And because of that, that's why I feel like it's important to have on the list and to cover, because our relationships are so crucial to who we are. They say, show me your 5 closest friends and I'll show you yourself. And that simply means that if I want to be a healthy, loving person, a reflection of that would be to have healthy, loving relationships. So it's on the list. Affirmation number 9, my immune system is strong and my body is healthy. Why is this affirmation important? Well, we are in a pandemic, and I think that what we think, we tend to manifest. So if we are thinking positive thoughts about our body and our physical health, we're also more likely to take actions to take care of ourselves. So if I'm saying my body is strong and healthy every single day to myself, I'm more likely to work out, I'm more likely to think about my food choices, and I'm more likely to just overall do the things I need to take care of myself. Especially in a pandemic, sometimes having that affirmation reminds me to take my vitamins or, extra green juice, making that ginger shot, getting your immunity up, staying strong, and doing whatever you choose. But a huge consideration I made was changing my thoughts, and I knew that that was a step I can take. I'm now rambling, so I'm just going to end that there. And this affirmation, number 10, last but not least, Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono is a Hawaiian proverb, and it means, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you. And why I love this affirmation so much is because it is not an affirmation for ourselves, but it's really a sign of universal compassion for the other. So it's a mantra that you can say, and it means all those things. And if you think about, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, those are probably the most vulnerable, profound things and simple phrases that you can say to someone, and highly impactful. So simply saying Ho'oponopono, it covers all of that, and it's a way that you can send good energy out to other people. I say Ho'oponopono when, one, I say it in my Reiki energy healings. I also say it when I see something going on. I live in a busy city, so sometimes I see crazy things happening on the street, and in my head, I'll just start chanting Ho'oponopono, Ho'oponopono, Ho'oponopono. And I notice a lot of times the situation changes, or that energy, that negative energy I saw happening, tends to dissipate. Like if it's a person acting erratic on the street, sometimes they'll naturally calm down. Again, a lot of people are dealing with mental health issues, and I feel like Ho'oponopono is connecting with them on an energetic level, helping them and giving them healing from a distance that's safe, but also very much felt. Thank you for watching my video of top 10 affirmations for me and why I love them. I hope that you find these affirmations useful. And if you like this video, if it resonated with you and you want to see other videos like this, feel free to subscribe. Also, you can watch some other videos I have on my channel. And again, if wellness, spirituality, and human design are topics that you're very much interested in, stay tuned because you will see lots more videos on those topics. And I love you guys. Till next time.
Thanks for watching.